So let's talk about your new team, the New York Knickerbockers. Knicks and Celtics tip off the NBA season tonight. So Mikal Bridges, who the Knicks traded for this offseason, has tweaked his jump shot with interesting results this preseason. We got some video. So fans have compiled video pointing out a hitch in Bridges' release.
God.
Yeah. While he's a 38% career three-point shooter and shot 37% from deep on a career-high 7 attempts per game last season, he went 2 for 19 from 3 in the preseason, which, for all you math experts out there, 11% from 3. It do look a little janky, I'm not gonna lie.
How did he shoot before?
What?
Kind of like that, but not really.
But not, yeah, it was just kind of, it was more fluid of emotion.
How tall is he?
About 6'7".
Yeah,
But yeah, like
I
you
don't
said,
remember it being like, it's like Bill Cartwright. A little bit.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
Like
they ain't got no footage of his shot before that and when he was in Brooklyn?
Oh, we were going to talk about it.
Okay.
So,
it's a missile.
Yeah, that's just nasty.
So,
oh my gosh.
Even players from other teams have noticed the change, with Ant-Man bringing attention to it during the preseason.
No.
He said it in the middle of the game.
Can we add 2 for Ant-Man to the board, please?
Right. He said, damn.
He said, whoa.
You done changed the shot. Damn. That's how you got trolled. Damn.
Give him one.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Shall we heard it?
Heard what?
N-word.
You quoting Ant-Man. It was a quote though, so.
Yeah, it was a quote. What you mean?
We have underdog here in the building.
Rules are rules.
What?
Nah,
it doesn't matter if it's a quote. You said it.
Okay.
He don't care.
Yeah. Y'all go chase it down anyway. You're going to have to chase it down.
It's going to be hard to find. It's going to be hard to find.
Y'all chase it down. Come get it. Come get it. But come get it. I've been running all my life. They still looking for me. Y'all going to find it there.
Does it look like something's off with Bridges' jumper?
Yeah, what?
Rashad, the Knicks,
from the top of his head, like.
but it's like a little.
Just a little hitch at the top. Yeah.
That was.
Honestly, I don't even know how he shot before, so I'm gonna have to see what that looked like before.
Yeah.
So we actually have some video of Bridges shooting in practice from earlier in the preseason.
In the preseason.
It looked, but
you don't have. That's the old one, or that's the new one?
New.
Oh.
I know. Is that the way he used to shoot?
It don't look like that. I'm saying.
Like, yo, hold on.
It's like, bro.
That ain't much better.
That's Cameron Payne.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because that's not much better.
Across his body.
Hey, but he be hitting that shit too.
Wow.
I'm a Cam shot over Bridges.
You got a hood jumper, but it's effective.
Yeah, it's very effective.
Like, at the end of the day, if it's going in, it don't really matter.
Right. Yeah, I'm not leaving neither one of them open, really. But at 11% right now with that, Jay, I don't know, boy. It might just been an off night, though.
Made someone
a few off nights.
Shot. You said he shot 38% from 3?
Career 38% shooter, shot 37% last year on a career high 7 attempts from 3.
That's a drastic change.
For someone that shoots that.
That shoot that already.
So he's 6'6", but has a 7'1" wingspan, so that might be why he got to do the cart right.
I thought I don't know if it was a KD type of shot, but I thought that's how he shot kind of like KD.
It was more, yeah.
Up butt ahead.
I mean, is there a point, like, where you get to a certain age where it's like you just got to leave the shot alone?
Facts. Yeah.
Like, I feel like
unless you're bad.
Yeah, unless it's horrible.
You can only try to get better, but if you're already decent, you shouldn't change it.
Change his shot. Clearly, because he was shooting well before.
When you see Mikal Bridges' shot, what do you think the issues are with it? Like, I mean, why are you tweaking your shot this late in your career?
Most likely you have a trainer that never played basketball at a high level, because if they did, then they know the first thing you don't do is try to change a shot on a player that's in his 20s. You know, that's something you address when you're a little kid, because you have time, you have years to do that, right? So the fact that you probably went into the summer, we don't know if he had an injury like Mikal Folks, but that's what messed his shot up, where they had to tighten his rotator cuff, his shoulder, kind of gave him a hitch. So he has a hitch just like that. Last year's shot and before was a smooth jumper. right? It was still the same way up high, but it was smoother.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's pausing, either he got injured or someone changed it, and the fact that they changed it, meaning he don't have the 100,000 reps he had of the old jumper. So if I'm the defense, I'm gonna let him go. I'm not gonna run out there on him, right? There's no point. This new jumper is not established yet.
Yeah.
For you to be consistent with it, right? He's doing it on his free throw and his jumper. That's what I said. If you're a real trainer, you wouldn't have touched his jumper to try to, no matter what it was, right? When Zoe came back, Zoe spent 2 years
improving that.
right? When you seen his jumper look better, it was when he got to the Pelicans.
Yeah.
That's 2 summers plus all season to work on his form, and his form just came from here to here.
Yep.
It didn't come with a, you know.
Yeah. What does it look like off the bounce? Because those are all just catch and shoot. So
I think when he's coming this way, it's easier going
that
left.
hitch is crazy.
Yeah.
Hitch is crazy.
Yeah, it was just it's a.
Yeah. Ugh. Oof.
But you think,
No arc on
you
it.
said 100,000 shots, and a lot of people might hear that and think that's a crazy.
Well, I mean, just
amount.
imagine
But
you've been having your jumper. How long have you shot the same way?
Right.
Forever.
Right?
You
My
get what?
entire life.
Yeah, your entire life. So
Yeah,
imagine
right,
in
and
one
work-
summer, someone
workout.
says, "All right, you're gonna change it. We're gonna throw this in there."
Question to him though, why would you even?
Think about it.
Think about changing your
If you
shot.
think this
when
is
that's what you've been
you
doing.
think this coach is a professional and he knows what he's talking about because he's probably some kid that just has a natural,
You think
regular
he
shot.
You think he mentioned it to him to change it?
Probably. When somebody changes their shot, it's someone that's telling them that they need to change it, get it off faster.
Get it
right?
off
You,
fa-
you know that
That's kind
bullshit.
of what it looks like too.
He's
Trying to get it off faster.
Faster.
I remember when I was in
very rushed.
when I was in college. Oh no, when I was going to college, someone said that, "Oh, you're not going to be able to get your jumper off." And I said, "How?" I know when I'm shooting. So if you're right next to me, I'm going to drive or pump fake. If I think you can block it, I'm not going to shoot it.
Right.
It's so fucking simple.
You're too close. I'm not gonna shoot it right now.
Your jumper's too slow. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? But you have people out there they think because they're the shooting coach that they need to make their shot look like yours.
And that's the problem I have with a lot of shooting coaches.
Yeah.
They don't take the time to see what this kid has already adapted through that time. The only kids, like even Lonzo, when he was shooting like that, like you were saying, he was still hitting it when he was set shot.
Set shot.
But it was just moving left and right that he needed adjustments. And he made those adjustments when he was at the Pelicans. But those are rare cases. The other kids that come in, they pretty much already know how to shoot the ball, where to shoot the ball. They need repetition, though. Consistent repetition, spacing, technique, and just discipline in that repetition. But if you don't got that and you got some coach coming in trying to tell you how something's going to be successful that they weren't successful in, that's the problem I have with it. It's like, how is it you telling him that this is going to work?
Or to Gil's point, a lot of them never even played. But they've watched shots or they've studied.
I studied this shot. Yeah, he's been shooting that his whole life.
Yeah.
You studying him. You studying him. Why he not teaching me?
Yeah.
Why is he not teaching me?
But that's on you for even listening to it.
Exactly.
So Bridges was asked about some of the struggles with his shot, during the preseason, and said he was basically trying to get it back to what it was when he was at Villanova, saying, quote, "Ever since I got into the league, been trying to fix it back to when I was in college. So it has been 7 years of just every day. When I came out of college, I kind of tweaked it a little bit, and then my second year in the league, I had the hitch and tried to build back from that ever since. So just trying to get it right, pretty much."
7 years?
So did he come in with an injury? Did he come into the
I think
NBA
he's
with
just saying, like, he's been trying to tweak it to get it back to that Villanova form, but
What is the
So he changed it.
So he didn't have a hitch in Villanova. He must have been a little bit more pure.
Right.
He's
He
trying to
had
get
his
it back
shot
there.
at Villanova. Then he changed it when he got to the league, and now
he said
he's trying to change
so when
it
I
back.
came out of college, I kind of tweaked it a little bit, and then my second year in the league, I had the hitch and tried to build back from that ever since. So he's saying he's had that little hitch since his second season, is trying to.
Shit, Phoenix. He was good in Phoenix. He was good in Brooklyn.
35, 36, 42, 30. I want to call cap.
Yeah, I'm like.
He shot like 43, I want to say. That 2020, 2021 season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
43%.
And he was shooting at.
This is shooting too good for you to be
career
like
38%. That's good.
Talking about you trying to get back to something that got you like it got you here, but you exceeded that.
you're trying to go back to a college jumper that you haven't had for 7 years. What is that even supposed to be?
I don't know what that means.
That makes no sense.
And he averaged, what was his highest average?
43?
43%.
No, for points per game.
Nigga, 20? 26.
26 a game?
But that was only for 27 games. That's still a lot, though.
Yeah, that's a
27
lot.
games.
Hey, that's buckets.
Yeah.
And them ain't all layups. Like, where you need to change.
Yeah. So
That's what I was happy about him going to New York, because I'm like, he got a nice jumper, midi. You know, he can hit the consistent three. Now he done changed his shot. It looked different now.
Yeah. And that 43% was on 4.4 attempts. The 37.2% he shot last year was on 7.2 attempts. So you obviously with the increase in volume, the numbers are going to go down a little bit, but going from that to 11% in this preseason.
Like we said, it's early, you know. If we can judge, this is like Clay going down there and not hitting no shots. You best believe Clay gonna hit some shots this year. You best believe Mikal gonna hit some shots this year, but
Not with that hitch, he's not.
I mean, it just looked nasty though.
Yeah.
Once he get a little flow going, he gonna get back to himself.
Did you guys ever make even minor adjustments to your shot during your career, or did you just lock in? Did it change at all, or it stayed the same pretty much for your entire career?
Just foot placement, right? That's the easiest thing to do, right? Just change the way you're setting your feet, you know, for it to be a faster shot. The faster shot is not you pulling up. The faster shot is how fast you can set your feet.
Yeah.
Pick up.
The actual once I pull it up, no, right? I learned how, because I was a laces shooter, I learned how when I'm bouncing it to let it hover so I can feel it in this hand
To the
pull
laces.
it. Yeah.
And when you tell people lace a shooter, what do you mean by, for the people out there with broke jumpers who may not know what you're saying?
When it looked pretty,
Broke.
Okay.
right? Because that means it's face forward instead of just looking like a knuckleball,
Okay.
right? So it's like, so when I'm dribbling and when I'm pulling it up, I'm letting it slide so I can track it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love playing against y'all,
What?
because y'all gotta track it to shoot it.
You shooting it from wherever you get it?
I have to. I learned that, like, not to be.
Oh, so you'll shoot it anyway?
Yeah, I learned, because the tracker, if you're playing defense, I know you have to have the ball in your hand a certain way before you shoot it. You won't shoot it if it's not on track. So when you know that against certain players, it's cool. And I learned that early. Shooting is probably the one thing that I'm probably most passionate about, because I learned early on, like, you have to be able to make shots to play. And one of my gurus early on taught me you got to make shots everywhere on the floor, literally everywhere on the floor, like every spot. Half court, full court, three-quarter court, everywhere on the court. So I started to really understand the masters of footwork and spacing and technique, especially the spacing between the fingers and the wrist. Wrist so important. Balance is so important. Like Gil was saying, as far as how quick you get your shot off, how accurate you are is just about your repetition.
Yeah.
How comfortable you are at shooting the ball, having your window. When you hit, you got your little window where you can always see out of. You can always, gooseneck, hold it up. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm really passionate about it. So when I see other people doing it, it's just like, man, they're doing a disservice, because when you're a shooter, you want to find your own niche as a shooter and build on it. You don't want to just take somebody else's whole regimen and be like, oh, I want to shoot like you. It's like, nah. I took pieces of Allen Houston, Reggie Miller, Grant Hill, guys who had form, guys who just had technique, foundation.
Yeah.
I mean, history shows there's no such thing as a perfect shot. So there's no point of trying to teach someone a perfect shot if all the great shooters in the world ever,
Different
from
shots.
all,
They're
from
all
the woman's side to the man's side, all shoot different.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right?
It's your footwork.
Steph Curry's shot
True.
wasn't a perfect shot, but he's making it. It becomes,
Yeah.
oh, let's all shoot like this.
Facts.
Reggie Miller's shot, slapping himself. Oh, let's all shoot like this.
Man.
Bird shot from the top of his head. Right. It's everyone's different, right? So it's just, you just perfect how this guy's shot is. That's all you do is perfect it. and try to clean up before you get to the release.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Little tweaks.
Yeah, it's the
So
tweak at the bottom,
small
not at the
tweaks.
top.
Yeah.
It don't matter how you get it there as long as it goes in
Once
the
it
hoop.
get above your head, you're dead. Once I get it above my head, you're dead. Don't let them do it.
So let's talk Little Knicks. Made some big.